Hey guys, welcome back to the Ride Right Waxing in UK One Wheel channel. So, back on the Mini, and I get a lot of questions about my single nut conversion. So I thought I'd just quickly show you what is obviously it's all about and how it works. This is a Force Racing wheel that I had made with the anodized green center and that nice matte black finished rim. 8x10, but otherwise measured 7x10. And the single nut conversion is also from Force Racing alloys. Now, this is just tape on here because I don't like my massive great big socket to damage the anodized black. So you just pull that off. It just keeps it nice and tidy. So what size do I hear, or should I hear you say, is the nut? The nut itself is a 41 on a socket size, which you can see slots on like so. And obviously taking that off, you are left then with the stud that screws straight onto the actual thread of the CV joint. Now this is the thread just here, hollow in the centre. So let's take the wheel off and have a quick look. And I'll also show you the socket I had to find, which was very hard work to find to get this done up nice and tight. So let me just quickly show you. So whip this wheel off. There we go. So there we go. There is the brakes. Now, that is, albeit a little bit rusty, I need to tidy this up, the single stud conversion. Now this, it was a pig to find. This is a Mac tool socket, and this size here, I think I'm right to say it's a 34. Yeah, 34. So there we go. That is a 34. And I got that from Mac Tools, and it has to be long enough and deep enough, as you can see just here, to cover the depth of the actual threaded single nut conversion. Let's just quickly unscrew that, and that will screw directly onto the CV joint, which is just there. Now, 4 studs. They're your studs which normally your wheel nuts would go into. Now, these were the studs. You notice a bit of black there on the stud, and then it's silver. So these studs go in ever so short. They are literally as thick as the flange, as you can see just there. And they fit into the back of the wheel. So spin the wheel around. There are your blind studs, which are just here. So those blind studs simply locate where your wheel nuts would go. Boy, this stuff needs a clean. And that's locates your wheel. That screws simply into here, and then you do your wheel nut on top. And it's as simple as that. That is the setup of a single nut conversion. Albeit, this is literally straight out, because I'm obviously taking the engine out. I've just drained the oils, and the reason for doing this is going to get the drive shafts out, so I can get the exhaust off. So I've got to disconnect top and bottom hub, take the caliper off, cable tie that out of the way, and go from there. So we're going to give this a good spoodle up. While we're under here, we're going to give it all a good clean up and go from there. So, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. But that is a single nut stud conversion. The back is pretty much the same, just over there. And what I'll show you in the picture now is basically the flange exactly the same way, but you get a flange that bolts on with the actual threaded part as part of it. And that flange you bolt it on with, you put the blind studs on. And that goes straight onto the mini fin. So as you're seeing on that picture now, that is the setup for the single stud conversion on the back. So it's quite straightforward. Force Racing is the boys that make it, and it is phenomenal. Again, Force Racing just there on the alloys, but it gives that kind of clean look, albeit a dirty look. So yeah, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. A very short video. I'm going to crack on and just get all this drive shaft stuff out so we can get the engine out, which is just over there, and we can get the fuel injection fitted, and off we go. So guys, stay with me, hit that like, hit that subscribe, but until next time, I will see you soon.